I'm nervous about who's going first.
If I don't go first, I'm good.
How nervous are you?
How do you feel the Boys and Girls Club have helped you in your decision for a career and for going to college?
I find it helped me a lot because now that I've been into Boys and Girls Club, I feel that they help me out picking what college I want to go to and different jobs, and I feel that I found the right college and right thing I want to go for.
So they helped you select the school?
Yeah, they had a program that we went through where a woman from UL
Okay.
came and she helped us pick out careers and colleges. And
So that was helpful, obviously.
Yes, ma'am.
So that was through the Boys and Girls Club, not through where you're going to high school.
That was the Boys and Girls Club. The high school, there is a class that does it, but it really don't help out like the Boys and Girls Club has helped.
Okay.
What's one thing that if you could change in the Boys and Girls Club, what would that be?
If I can change anything in the Boys and Girls Club, I would say nothing, because it's the best as it is now. I love it. There's really nothing I could change.
How long have you been going to the Boys and Girls Club?
I've been going to Boys and Girls Club since I was 11, and ever since.
So, how do you try and help people in your community that you live in now?
Well, I'm always going somewhere with the Boys and Girls Club, so they always talk to me, they be like, Shy, like, what you getting dressed for? Like, where you going? I'm like, why you was going this long? I'm like, because I was with the Boys and Girls Club. It's like, why do you do it? I'm like, because it's helpful, you know. It helps me get along with life, and I was like, and I think you should try it.
You're going to be in a position, if you are chosen to be youth of the year, you'll be in a position of influence, at least for other kids in the Boys and Girls Club. If there was an opportunity to reach one child in the Boys and Girls Clubs of Acadiana, what message would you give them about the club and about what impact it's had on your life?
I would tell them that the club is a very good source of help. Whatever you're going through, and like if you're going to have any problems, if you go to the club, there's always going to be somebody there that can help you go through it. They're going to be there with you. It's like a second family.
Sorry, go ahead.
You mentioned that you try your best to make the right choices.
Yes.
And in your life, I'm sure you see there's a lot of peer pressure and a lot of young individuals don't make the right decisions.
Yes.
How do you handle that when you have all this peer pressure and you want to do what's right and they're trying to steer you in the wrong direction? What's some of the things that you do to keep going in the right direction?
Going to the Boys and Girls Club helps me a lot. And also knowing that I have to be a role model for my brothers and sisters, it keeps me pushing and lets me know that I have to stay out of trouble because they're going to want to follow what I do and I have to make a good example.
And that's motivating, huh?
Yes.
You also have your choice speaking on behalf of your Boys and Girls Club. You've had events you've gone to speak, or in the community, I guess, or day-to-day, whatever, for speaking.
I went to a nursing home, and we helped out with the elderly people. We also collected canned goods from colleges, and we gave out red ribbons for teens to say no to drugs and alcohol.
It's very good.
Very good.
So as a club, you know, can you give me an instance where the club has helped you overcome an obstacle or helped you make the right decision?
When I was younger, the type of neighborhood I was in when I was younger, it was horrible. There were like drug dealers, there were like girls, like my lady like girls and everything. And it wasn't really safe to play around. So going to the club, it's inspiring because it's so wonderful for a child to go there and just feel safe and be welcomed by people that you could tell care for you.
Does any of your brothers go?
Yes, all of them.
Y'all do.
Very good.
What role do you feel the Boys and Girls Club will play in your future?
The Boys and Girls Club it's like a building block. They'll help me become a better young woman, help me become a better leader, teach me all kinds of skills to get by in life.
Do you foresee yourself becoming someone who supports the Boys and Girls Club or coming back in as a mentor of some type?
Yes, definitely.
How so? What would you like to do, and what would you like other kids to think of you who are in the Boys and Girls Club?
When I'm older, I would like to come back, give back, go and like try to play with the kids and go and tell them stories about my life and get them motivated. And I think that people my age should be also joining in the club because I go a lot of
So
places.
besides your mother being your mentor, because everything that I read in here is about you being a big sister, you being the leader. Now, I know you have your mother to fall on. Who else do you use as a crutch, or who else is a mentor that you can go to when you have a challenge?
My grandmother and Mr. Howe sometimes, some people at my church.
Give me some advice that Mr. Harold has given you sometimes.
He told me to keep my head up and to never look down, to always be ahead of the crowd.
How many other brothers and sisters do you
I
have?
have one sister and 2 brothers.
And how old are they?
My 2 brothers are 8. Well, they're going to be 8. My sister's 10.
Do they go to the Boys and Girls Club?
Yes, sir.
How's the Boys and Girls Club helped you to overcome the obstacle that y'all just went through?
Usually when I walk in Boys and Girls Club, I just forget about it and just hang out in the music room all day and play the piano a little bit.
So you attended the Louisiana Youth Seminar.
Yes, sir.
And one of the things you say in here, it says, it was the most awesome experience of my life. Tell me about it.
Well, first day, we had these groups where we hung out with other people from other places in Louisiana, some outside of the country. And we talked and we met, and it seemed like they weren't just strangers anymore during the week. They were like our brothers and our sisters, our best friends. And it was a great camp, showed me great leadership skills, and told me how to be a better person. And at the end of the week, everybody just cried because they didn't want to leave. Such an emotional camp.
So what's one of the leadership qualities that you learned there?
I learned how to be a leader and not a follower, and to follow my own path.
Very good.
You mentioned that we were talking about school subjects. You said that math was your least favorite. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have right here that you were a member of the HEAT team.
It's part of a program called Gear Up, where they introduce you to different job occupations and college choices. And I qualified to be on the HEAT team, supposedly. And the math that my teacher teaches me in school, I don't like that kind of math. But with HEAT team math, it's a little more challenging. I get to use my brain a lot more, and I like that kind of math. It's like get challenged with it instead of just doing the same old thing all the time.
Because it says here, HEAT stands for hands-on exposure to algebraic topics. And then you scored a bronze.
Yes, ma'am. There's a bronze and a silver and a gold, and I placed a bronze.
That's wonderful. That's fantastic. So you didn't really know that you sort of like math after all.
Yeah.
That's great.
And
That's
we actually
fantastic.
start up again this semester for the spring competition, starting next Tuesday.
So what's the difference between how you learn math on the HEAT team and how you do it in the classroom?
The difference is that my math teacher, he just talks in the same voice the whole class, and we just take notes, and when we take notes, he doesn't give us like a clear example of what we're supposed to do. And with HEAT math, it's more like kind of like college, like higher math that is a little more challenging, but yet you know the math skills to do it. And it's really, really
If selected
great.
for Youth of the Year, other kids may be looking up to you. What message would you give to one child if you could get a message to one child as Youth of the Year?
Just try your best and always try to do things above what you think you could do, because you never know, you probably can't do it.
What role do you feel the Boys and Girls Club has played in getting you here today?
Well, I've been going to the Boys and Girls Club for a long time, and I think without them, I don't know, I'd probably just be at home bored right now. So that gives me stuff to do, and it shows me the way through things. So yeah, it's like a good role to help me get there.
What are some of the programs that you participated in since you've been in Boys and Girls Club?
I just went to the Keystone in Florida thing recently. I've been to LYS. It's like all kind of things that we do, all kind of programs in the club that we do.
How do you try and help other kids grow while you're at the club?
I play with all the kids. Like, I love all of them. It's fun hanging with them. And like, if they need help with anything, I help them. If they don't know something, I'll show them how to do it or whatever. Like, I just help them with everything that they need help with.
So where do you think you would be today without the Boys and Girls Club?
Probably be at home, bored. Probably like not many friends. 'Cause I've met a lot of people through the Boys and Girls Club, so I probably wouldn't have as much friends as I have. And I don't know, the Boys and Girls Club have made me responsible, so I probably wouldn't even be as responsible as I am right now.
And you have a great relationship with your brother?
Oh, I have a great relationship with my brother.
How old is he?
He's
Big
10.
D.
Fifth grade.
Boys and Girls Club means so much to me, but if I had to sum it up in one word, that word would be friendship. Our friendship is so strong that we know that they are the staff, but at the same time, they allow themselves to be our friends. It's like they've been in our shoes before. I feel that I'm surrounded by positive behavior, not only from the staff, but also from my peers. The look on the kids' faces as they get off the bus, running into the club just to get loose and be themselves, is such a great feeling to be around. Everyone is greeted as they enter the Boys and Girls Club and always asked how was their day, what did you learn, and what was for lunch. How funny how the kids would answer what they ate first. Being here allows us to learn and grow through experiences and hands-on. I remember when Miss Anisha presented us a human hangman game. It was fun being on teams that you really didn't want to be on, but we made it work for an hour. She wanted us to learn a little bit of teamwork. There's no I in team, she would always say. She was only the staff that could get the teenagers to jump rope and hula hoop. That was a pretty picture. If only the world would be able to share this feeling that I get when here at Boys and Girls Club, I believe that all kids would understand that the importance of the golden rule. I also believe that if I continue to grow within the club, I will become a stronger individual, allowing myself to reach out and network with others across the world. Hopefully one day, when I become that nurse, I will be able to give back to the kids what the club gave me, friendship.
Every day, each of us walks past many doors on a daily basis. Some doors are made of glass, and you can see what's on the other side. Some doors are dark, while others are colorful. But only the unknown may be on the other side. With each door comes a key, which will unlock what lies behind. For each of us, our keys come from a ring of circumstances. For me, my keys have been given to me by the Vermilion Boys and Girls Club. Over the last 8 years of my life, the Boys and Girls Club has opened many doors for me. These doors have provided me with opportunities that without a Boys and Girls Club to go to, I would have never had. I have had the opportunity to give back to the very community who has given so much to me through their support of the Boys and Girls Club. I experienced my first ever opportunity to fly in an airplane when I attended the Southeast Regional Keystone Conference in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. With each of these experiences, whether it was working at the nursing home with the elderly or visiting the campus of the University of Miami, I have been blessed with the opportunity to grow into a well-rounded individual that without the Boys and Girls Club, I would have not been able to do so. As I continue down the journey of life, I have approached many open doors. The club has taught me which of these open invitations to pass up because it was not the direction that I wanted to go with my life. The club has also taught me which ones to take advantage of because they will lead me to a path of opportunity such as my high school education. In addition, club programs have taught me how to be a leader and to interact with honesty. I have learned the concept of goal setting and the importance of working diligently to achieve planned outcomes. I have learned to take pride in what I do and how to respect others as well as myself. The staff at the Boys and Girls Club has taught me that patience and hard work is a key in growing up, and sometimes one must continue to do the right thing no matter how hard it may be to do until the door is ready to open. The club has taught me that the toughest challenges that may require the hardest work will come with the greatest rewards. While none of us can choose our starting point in life, we can play a role in our own outcome. I have learned to take advantage of each and every opportunity that has been given to me, whether it's at home, school, or the Boys and Girls Club. The club has provided me with the wisdom necessary to make decisions and be accountable for my own actions. Although mistakes will be made, which makes us human and over the age of 2, I have always my faith and wisdom to fall back on to get back onto the right track. I work diligently not only to achieve my own goals, but to share my experiences with my peers and to give them any help or guidance that they may need to succeed. I believe that I can only become even better by helping others become the best that they can be. As I have grown into the young lady that I am today, I am truly grateful to be a part of the Boys and Girls Club family. While at times I still depend on others to guide and push doors open for me, I look forward to becoming the one who can begin to open doors of opportunity for others. As I continue my journey to change my family plan, I am forever grateful for the opportunities that my Boys and Girls Club has given to me. Thank you and God bless.
Boys and Girls Club has always been a part of my life as long as I can remember. It is the first place that I felt like I belonged. It is the place where Sheridan can be Sheridan and feel good about who that is. The club has taught me to be happy with who that is. That skill is the most important skill I have acquired in life. I have known that more than ever since I have entered high school. There are so many groups and cliques. It can be maddening trying to figure out where to belong. For the first semester, I struggled to find a place to fit in. It was emotionally draining. But after the bell rang and I stepped off the bus and walked into the club, all confusion cleared up. I was home. I knew that was where I belonged. Now more than ever, I can appreciate my club. My family went through a very hard time the last 6 months. My club embraced us and made us feel that everything would be all right. And it was. It is. I will forever be grateful for them. My club is preparing me for the real world. The lessons I learned there, I can carry into my future. I never knew my father. For whatever reason, he never made an effort to get to know me. His loss. But although I get sad about it sometimes, it does not get me down. I have my mom, my church, and my club that fills the void that his absence creates. Boys and Girls Club has produced a lot of important and successful people in its history, and I hope to be one of them.
What the Boys and Girls Club means to me. I've been going to the club since I was young, so it means a lot to me. The Boys and Girls Club is a safe place after school where I can go and hang out with my friends. It's a place where kids can go and get help with their homework and learn about different things. It allows me an opportunity to give back to the community. I enjoy being around all the younger kids that always make me laugh. I love going to different conferences, learning how to deal with peer pressure, making life choices, how to be a team player, and the many topics that I have learned about in the different workshops. The club is a great place for kids to go and become more responsible. Things that I have learned from the from being a club member, I feel will help me become a better adult.
First off, I want to thank everybody for coming out and participating. Definitely, the judges really want to thank the 4 candidates for being such really great candidates and for forcing us to claw at each other, gnash our teeth, threaten each other's lives and children. And we voted each other off the island several times and finally came down with a final decision. I want to tell everyone, thank you for your participation. Thank you for what you're doing for your individual clubs and for the Boys and Girls Clubs. You guys are all shining examples of what makes the Boys and Girls Club such an amazing organization. And also, we want to remind you that this is not your last opportunity. None of you are seniors, so you will have future opportunities to come back and try for Youth of the Year again. The winner that we chose really shined through on poise and speech, brought about a little bit of attitude and honesty in her speech, and showed us all a little bit of herself. She showed us what makes the Boys and Girls Club help you overcome such great adversity in life and make things bring a positive perspective and how to keep a smiling face through it all. So, without further ado, on behalf of the judges, we would like to thank and congratulate Ms. Sheridan as our
Speech.
Don't look at me.
I really don't
It's
have
your
anything
line.
to say, really, but thank you. And I really worked very, very hard to get where I wanted to go, and just thank you so much.